Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 874. Got the number right this time of eating a sheet of paper a day. Terrible, terrible omen. You see, we were trying to tear off stuff vertically in a nice straight line. Shit's not working right now. We got an isosceles triangle. No, actually, no, it's a right triangle. What am I talking about? We have a dangerous precipice, a cliff face right here. Imagine this is rock climbing hard mode. I'm very visual today. I'm also very fucking tired. You know, it's interesting. I got like what? I calculated, I think maybe 7 to 8 hours of sleep, which is good given my standards. And yet I still feel like ass. This week entails lots of work. We're going back to a pretty rough every single day is packed type schedule. So, I mean, no bloody wonder. So that's why, pardon me, don't worry, don't put me on suicide watch, but my score for the day right now is a 4.4 out of 10. Hell no, you might say, but I say, listen, days like this are necessary. My scores have been too high recently. It's been making me feel weird. And not to cast another bad omen on today, but today is not much better, but it's fine. Let's just start eating. Piece one. On the plus side, though, got a new phone wallpaper background. I've had that SpongeBob Peter Griffin one for like God knows how long. I think 2 or 3 years. And on top of that, I think that we have gotten a new viral stream alert. Wee woo, wee woo. That's the siren. Not a bad siren. Not like I'm getting arrested for having a viral video or anything. Hey, Myra, you're the first one to the stream. How far you have come. You're going to catch the entire sheet being eaten, starting with this piece right here. There it is. So if we check this out, now you're going to see some industry dashboard type shit here, all right? This jumped 10 subs in the last day, which is teeny tiny small fries pocket change for the average YouTuber, but for a bum like me, it's pretty damn good. And that is because this stream is at 170 right now, which is not that big of a number, but for this guy it is. I'm becoming famous. Yeah, no, this right here, this is going to be on poster boards, all right? Brat summer last year, eating a sheet of paper a day, day 871 summer this year. I am the new trend. I'm so bloody tired. This whole week is going to be a little rough. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised I'm doing 2 streams in a row right now, given the circumstances, because I have quite literally no time once again. I'm going to have to get off strictly at 2:15 because I have to make my Tuesday movie nights, which might sound recreational, but it's deadly serious. We are keeping track of each individual culturally significant movie that comes out. Last week, it was a nightmare because you know what came out. It's the Voldemort of movies. We're not talking about it, but today, it's A24 Warfare. Could be good. The theater experience is very important. For one, went to my local theater. It's all a dying business. I went there. The internet was out, so nobody could purchase tickets online because most moviegoers are recluses who wear fedoras and have no chest hair. Yeah, of course, half the people who would go to movies are not going to movies. Plus, for me, because there's like, or it's a pro for me because there's a bunch of empty seats now, but it's also bad because now the movie theater is going to go out of business. The screens that showed the potential movies and the show times, for some reason it looked like someone angrily smacked the monitor because there was, when you smack a monitor and there's like those little glitchy lines because the pixels are broken. Like half the monitors in the building were broken. They finally got the sewage smell out of the carpet, so I mean, I guess props to them, give them a medal. But we're not even approaching bare minimum standards of quality for our local theater. Like, what the hell's going on? So, let me look down at the chat. It's been a while. It's been 2 minutes since I looked at it. 170 is a few good rooms. Come on, 170. It's a good few room. Yeah, you mean a few good roomfuls of people, right? It's a good couple bucket loads, a couple pickup truck loads worth. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, people often want to talk about how the amount of money that Mr. Beast gets from one video is more than the GDP of St. Kitts and Nevis, which is an entire country with a population of a couple thousand. So, Dia, welcome back. Lichat, finally, you caught us. And I did go a little early because I have a movie to catch. It's not 2 a.m. in the morning, finally. I know, it's probably like 1:30 or something like that, wherever you're at. Lichat sounds French. In France right now, it's, I think, 7 in the morning. Haven't watched Everything Everywhere All at Once, but is it any good? Specifically at Dia, he believes it's amazing. I think I gave it an 8 to a 9 out of 10. I'm very hard to please. I'm a very cynical little bitch. So I think You'll enjoy it. I'd say the one thing about it that bothers me. Sorry, I have an earache right now, but the one thing about the movie that bothers me just a little bit is the fact that it does resort to like hashtag little random 2007 cat video TikTok humor. It does remind me of when you're watching one of those political late shows and they try to do some bit making fun of Generation Z or something, whatever they call the new generation, and they make fun of social media and it's an actual parody of itself. I'm just like, there's no way you're trying to comment on this. Now, that particular example is weird because the movie doesn't do anything exactly like that, but it's a particular type of humor where it's very clear that it's emulating the random, wacky TikTok brained nature of social media, but it's made by people who are seeing it through a third person perspective. Like this is clearly, they're trying to emulate a style of humor before their time. We're a little quirky and a little wacky. However, I have seen their other movies. I did see Swiss Army Man, and they've just gotten a lot better at toning the humor, not toning it down, but making it work better. I think just they're focusing primarily on writing, pacing, editing, making it look good, making it sound good, making it fun, and less on just being quirky and the general quirky aesthetic taking over and ruining the whole damn thing, which you can accuse half of the movies being released now as attempting to do that, and the other half are AI generated Garfield Minecraft movies. So, but yes, yes. That's a great movie. Chungking Express is a movie I still haven't watched. People keep recommending it. People say it's similar to Perfect Days by Wim Wenders. Oh, that's one. The first piece is already in my mouth. I haven't swallowed once because I've been too busy talking about shit. Okay, wait, hold on. We're doing 2 pieces at once. Surprisingly, despite my long tenure of experience, I haven't really done this. Hold on. Watch it. It's so crushingly. Yeah, a friend of mine wants to show it to me, Dave. I have it on my watch list. I just gotta like abide with him. I've been showing him movies for a long time because he thinks I know more movies than he does. I don't know. The guy's just got to get out of his shell and have confidence in his own taste. Oh God. Okay. From here on out should be smooth sailing because we're doing 1 piece at a time. This is like a little big, but not to worry. I've gotten better at compressing it. Kind of. Those edges are a little sharp. Notice there are little things. Little things like this matter because they can make the difference between a pleasurable gulp and a painful gulp, resulting in death and or ruptures of inner stomach linings, intestinal linings. I've 1,100 videos on my watch later. Unfortunately, I believe that in movie form, I am right with you there. Don't worry. It's totally okay. No shame. We'll get to those eventually. I will be 50 years old and have nothing left to do with my life. I guarantee you my parents, when they were young, they didn't have the watch later playlist in any form. So I think I'm going to break the cycle of procrastination. I will eventually get to those movies when I have a lot more agency in my 50s, financial freedom. It's my parents, they're just desperately searching for new shit to watch and do. They never prepared a watch later list. So I just think it's the progression of technology. I think that we're in a very unique position. I'm totally not procrastinating, guys. But no, I actually do truly want to watch Chungking Express, which is a very funny name. But I watched the NGE movie a few days ago. NGE. What does that mean? NGE. What is NGE? You tell me what NGE means. You were slumped into a ball, which is that's not a good sign. I'm guessing it was a depressing movie. Watch Synecdoche, New York. That's a great one. Okay. Thoughts on the new Snow White movie? There's a new Snow White movie. I guess it must have been so culturally insignificant. It just slipped my mind. Yeah, I've seen articles and stuff about that. It all looks not even fun bad. It looks incredibly boring. I'm glad the Minecraft movie, if there's one good thing the Minecraft movie did, it sapped even more potential revenue from that Snow White remake, which, I mean, I don't know if the money's still going to the right place, but I mean, anywhere but Disney's pockets for making these ridiculous remakes. So Neon Genesis Evangelion. I have heard that phrase slung around college campuses. I don't even know what it pertains to. Haven't even seen a movie poster. I should look this up. I should Google it. Okay. Excuse me. Come on, guys. Let's stay focused. I gotta finish this soon because I gotta fall asleep during warfare, I guess. Today is such an off day. Today we're in the 3 range, but again, This is why I don't try and score the day, because I got a lot of stuff left to do. As a matter of fact, I've been packing my calendar app. Normally, I don't do this. Normally, I have it in my notes app as a checklist to fill out. I like how they automatically assign times so that it makes it seem like they're already done. None of this shit's done. So you see, huh? All this stuff, which is not that big of a list. I should be able to complete this, but the fact that I haven't, and these are things that I've wanted to do for like a week and I should have had done by now. I mean, so, but I'm doing this still because this is number one priority. I'm getting so much better at this. I will say, to make myself feel a little bit better and bring that 3.1 up to maybe a 3.1.5. About a year ago, I would not have been able to keep up this schedule. And I got that checklist still. So, I'm sure some good feeling or euphoria is right around the corner. Okay, well, now we gotta look up. You say it's brain fuck. Now I just gotta Google the plot just so I can get a general rundown. Dictator is combating evil monsters. Main character is the son of evil dictator. To drive back the menace using giant machines that seem to have minds of their own. Okay, so right, so there's monsters, man versus nature, and then you have man versus technology, and then probably technology versus nature. We know who the winner is. We're not concerned with that battle. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Again, this is a generative experimental AI overview, so perhaps that's inaccurate, but those golden balloons in the background look squishy. Yeah, it's our waffle balloon. We got it for the New Year's celebration party that we had 2 years ago. It was New Year's 2024, from 2023 to 2024, of course. And we just liked the waffle shape so much, and it's very thick too. No air is escaping out of that motherfucker, so we just kind of kept it there. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't take that down, honestly. I associate that with the two most annoying objects in our entire house, which is our printer and our stupid fucking Roomba that wakes me up at 3 a.m. every single morning. These two machines are not only the loudest things in this house, which is really impressive given that I'm in it, but they also just are so inconvenient. We try to print something, we wait 40 minutes. We've been so late to doctor's appointments trying to print out medical papers because this thing will take forever. And then the Roomba will unexpectedly, like, it's an actual defective Roomba. It's almost like this could be like a sitcom plot device due to how many conflicts it starts within the household. I'm serious. This thing is responsible for half of the trauma our dogs have experienced, half of the inconvenient times I've woken up and my circadian rhythm has been disrupted. Guarantee you this piece of shit woke me up this morning, which is probably when my day sucks. So, I mean, if I were to choose one part of this house for God or nature or whatever to mysteriously send maybe a giant volcanic asteroid down upon to destroy and incinerate, it'd be this little corner of the room. And if the beautiful waffle balloon has to go along with it, then so be it. Easy sacrifice. Please be wary of what scenes you watch, otherwise you might be banned. Oh, what are there, boobs in there? No big deal. If they're cartoon boobs, you'd be amazed that YouTube is so lax on cartoon boobs. They let the entire Fritz the Cat cartoon play, even with no age restriction. And that was an X-rated movie. The status of that might have changed. Also, don't watch that. It's really bad. But, is my Roomba nocturnal? We try to make it that way, but unfortunately, it doesn't listen. In fact, it could go off at any minute right now. And if it does, you won't be able to hear anything I'm saying. So I'm amazed it hasn't happened during a stream. I mean, I'm glad they only last half an hour so that we wouldn't deal with the inconvenience. But normally, it goes off at 3. And so what happens is Roomba goes off. My dog, Nutty, starts barking at it. So that's probably that's double whammy of complete auditory ruckus. And I'm up there. I'm actually right above this room upstairs when I sleep. And then I am no longer sleeping because all the bullshit's happening down here. And then also that's around the same time my dad goes up to his office and he's like 300 pounds. So when he walks, the floorboards creak. So if no matter how much white noise I have, I can have the sound of a stream or a river going on through my speakers in my room or whatever, giving myself, of course, permanent hearing loss because those speakers are very loud and bassy. And I'm sleeping near the corner of the room where all the bass coagulates, so it will kill me. But it doesn't even matter because I hear stomping, bark, 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 and that's the Roomba. I wonder how I woke up. I wonder how I woke up this morning. Roombas collect information and send it to the CIA. Source, my mom. I like that. I don't know what's wrong with her. Well, no, it's possible. I mean, tech companies are truly getting away with just, you know, not privatizing any information. I actually had a convo with my dad about this, which is interesting because my dad works on password authentication for Wells Fargo, the bank, not just people's banks that store money, but even an app like Sleep Number, or say if you wear like one of those Garmin thingy dingies, right? Sleep trackers and stuff like that. Any app, even say a mental health app, rate your day on a scale from 1 to 10 or rate it from red angry face to green happy face. All that information, there is no legal safeguard from that info being protected. And you could easily fulfill as an app developer every function of the app that you want. Just there's already surveys averaging down sleeping hours and when REM sleep should happen. You already have the info. There's no need to get a giant hub to store everybody's info and to share it with other people. But there is a way, technologically speaking, to take only your info and create a bubble around it so that it's private only to you and your phone. But it's up to the companies. And companies have no incentive to share what they do with the information or if it's even private in the first place. So most of them just don't, which sucks. So, you know. I've fallen asleep to a JPEG Mafia album I've never heard before. Depends on which one it is. If it's Cornballs, then I mean, that makes sense. If you fell asleep to like Veteran, then I must consider you a subhuman person because that's impossible. I guess I'll rephrase subhuman to superhuman. Like seriously, I don't. Or maybe you're just deaf. Maybe someone's just. I feel like after listening to Veteran a couple times, yeah, there's some parts to that album I'm like, I'm surprised that Spotify allowed this to be on here. Because some of this stuff could be used as a method of torture in prison. So I'm gonna finish eating because my laptop's at 7%, and I gotta go do the thing. Yeah, what could the CIA learn about? I mean, the CIA is learning a hell of a lot by watching me from the ass forward, watching my streams. So, officer, trust me, you have every reason to send us money. We'll be rich soon, guys. The CIA is listening in. Okay. This is the last piece, by the way. Get ready, guys. Get ready. If you're a member of the CIA, I mean, for one, they're breaking protocol by even joking about it. I know they have probably some safeguards. I'm like, hey, if you joke about it, you're kind of planting an idea in their head, you know. And there are some paranoid people on the internet. Of all the people who wouldn't be paranoid, one of them would not be someone who eats paper. I feel like the government would brand me as a paranoid conspiracy theorist, which of course I am. But also, if you were a CIA agent and this is reverse psychology, I mean, I'm not even angry or nothing. That's just very clever. So props to you. You're actually like a 40-year-old guy in a government building. I like that. I like that idea. The added mystique really adds to internet conversation. Okay. Hold on. 6, 4, 2. That's our countdown. All right, sweet. Thank you very much for watching. Also, no, taxes are fine. I'm totally okay with funding grenade launchers to go up to the Detroit stations and stuff. So, deep dive on religious parents. Don't worry, we'll return back to that conversation once whatever his name was, Scott with a capital S as his profile picture, will go back in here and ask me another ridiculous low-hanging fruit philosophical question. I know, right? I'm starving you guys today. From 35 to 18. I love how you guys really start popping off in chat when I leave. So then I have to stay and answer every single one because I'm trying to put care into you guys. All right. Thank you very much for watching day 874 of Eating a Sheet of Paper a Day. I will see you tomorrow. It'll be day 875. Ooh, 1/4 milestone or 3/4 of, 3/4 milestone. That's how you pronounce it. Make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not die. And I will say goodbye and not until next time. This is goodbye. I'm tired right now. All right. Goodbye. Good luck. Don't get eaten. Hard to. What can I say? This country eats people alive. And that's good, I'm glad I can be a good nutrient for America. Thank you, Uncle Sam. May I strengthen your bones and muscles and whatnot. All right. Goodbye.